What's the catch? I've gotten a few folks who've said, Val, these travel hacks you're sharing, using the InCruises membership sounds good. Too good. So what's the catch? Okay, fine. You caught me. Okay, I'm going to give you all the things that people perceive to be a catch, and then you can decide for yourself if they are a catch or if people just misunderstand stuff, as usual. All right, so the number one catch that I hear is, I can only use my points to pay for half the cost of the cruise. Okay, yeah, at first, but there is so much more to consider. First off, let's think about this. This is a great deal in and of itself, both as a paid member or a membership-free member. Because as a paid member, you put in 100, but so did InCruises. OPM, other people's money. So you put in 100, but you have 200 in your account every single month, and it keeps stacking. So even using your points for half the cruise still means that you paid 25% less than any and everyone else going on the same cruise as you. And this is every time you cruise. If you're membership free, you paid nothing to get those points. So you're paying 50% less than any and everyone who is on the same cruise as you every time you cruise. Is that a catch? And again, even if you're not membership free and you're paying your membership monthly, you still get what I call reimbursement rewards, which you cannot find anywhere else. Nowhere, child. You could try. Because see, here's what happens. At checkout, when you pay for the other half of the cost of the cruise with a credit or debit card or even Bitcoin, whatever, within 24 hours, that amount that you paid out of pocket is placed in your account to use again for the next cruise if you like. So if I was going on a $1,600 cruise and I had 2,400 points, I'd use 800 points for half the cost of the cruise. The other half I'd pay with a card. And if I'm smart, it's a card that gets me even more travel rewards for the future. So that's $800. By the next day, at the latest, I will see another 800 points in my account. So think about this. When your travel agent says the cruise is $1,600 and you pay, that travel agent isn't matching you dollar for dollar for the first half of the cruise like InCruises is. Your travel agent will also not place $800 back into your account the day after you pay for the cruise. The same for if you book with Travelocity, Expedia, Priceline, or even the cruise lines themselves. And when you have an InCruises membership, when you book, you are actually booking directly with the cruise line. There is no middleman. So you can either book directly through the cruise line and not get these perks, or you can book directly through the cruise line and get the perks. So is that a catch? Plus, if that weren't enough, once you've been a loyal member, meaning you've been here for 24 months, you can then use points for the other half of the cruise. Now see, it used to be 60 months before you could use all your points for all the cruise costs, but now it's been reduced to just 24. See, something unlocks for you at checkout at that point where you will see the option to pay the other half of the cost of the cruise with your points. There's a special point conversion that happens, okay? So again, if you are membership free, you paid nothing for these points that you're using to go on these cruises. So at that point, that means you're paying 100% less than any and every one on the cruise every time you cruise that way. Is that a catch? You decide.